Now in this time we hit F8 4 times. That's to this locomotive. So I'm actually sending the DCC command to locomotive 1294, but these two cars are listening in and says, I see the F8 sequence 4 times for locomotive 1294. I know to join that train. And so from now on, these cars are joined into that until my brakeman goes and ties down the handbrake again like I did just a minute ago. Which would, you know, so right now, just to show you, so those cars are now part of the train. So we'll turn around, we'll set them down. So now my brakeman gets out and he ties down the handbrakes. And then the big 050 switcher will uncouple them. Now I pull away and they're no longer part of my train anymore. So I can go over there and just to show you how this works, we'll pull that over there, we'll leave him alone, and we'll come get him with this guy. So he's done. Alright, so let's see, now we'll recall, we'll move forward. Actually, let's turn our volume up for him real quick. All right. So again, we're using our F11 brake. Couple into the train. Same thing. We're just going to wave our magnet again. You're going to hear the handbrake release. Handbrake release. F8 4 times. You hear the air brakes retainer bleed off. Now they've also been monitoring the DCC signal, so they know the state of this locomotive. So you also heard the brakes apply. So as soon as I change directions, we're ready to go. Release the brakes. Now these cars are part of that train. And for a little bit of added fun, one of the other things we built in, if you're running and you have to hit the emergency stop, if the engineers needed to, they would dump the air. So if you hit the E-stop, you hear the sound of the train big hole or dump the air out of it so the brakes quickly apply. And then when you're done, you hear the sound of the retainers bleed off, it's ready to go. So these cars are part of the train. So if we wanted to add any of these other cars into that train, we can do it just simply by waving the magnet. No more CV programming, no more intensive programming on the handheld.